Food, fats, and oils. Some of the common processing techniques. Processing of oil and oil seeds. Oil seeds are processed to achieve high quality oil, eliminating the undesirable components. They are also subjected to refining, where crude fats derived from plant and animal sources are effectively processed by refining techniques. This presentation will deal with the resourceful practices of processing of oil and oil seeds. Let's look at some of the significant points of fats and oils. These are essential nutrients. They are concentrated energy sources providing 9 calories per grams. They provide essential fatty acids, which are the building blocks for the hormones. They are the carrier for fat soluble vitamins A, E, D, and K, and also contribute to the feeling of satiety, providing texture, mouthfeel, and also imparts flavor to the diet. Importance of fats and oils. Fats and oils are constructed of building blocks called triglycerides, resulting from the combination of 1 unit of glycerol and 3 units of fatty acids. Now, what are fats? Fats are solids at room temperature, that is normal room temperature, and oils are liquids which are at room temperature. So, in addition to triglycerides, it also includes mono and diglycerides, sterols, fatty acids, fat soluble vitamins, and other substances. Start defining the different types of processing methods used for oil seeds to produce the oil. First one is refining or neutralization, also referred to as alkali refining. This is generally performed on vegetable oils to remove the free fatty acids, to remove other impurities such as phosphatidides, proteinaceous and mucilaginous substances. Refining is usually done by treatment of the fat or oil with alkali solution. This results in a large reduction of the free fatty acids through their conversion into soaps. And after alkali refining, the fat or oil is water washed to remove the residual soap. The next process is degumming. This is performed prior to refining to remove the majority of the phospholipid compounds. The process involves treating the crude oil with a limited amount of water. This hydrates the phosphatidides and separates them by centrifugation. The phospholipids are then recovered and further processed to yield a variety of lecithin proteins. More commonly, soybean oil is most commonly degummed, and there is a new process which is recently being followed in oil industries, that is enzymatic degumming, where phospholipase converts phospholipids into lyophospholipids. The next process is called as bleaching. Bleaching refers to the process for removing color producing substances and for further purifying the fat or oil. In this process, color pigments and traces of soap are removed by adding bleaching earth under vacuum at a conducive temperature. The bleached oil is then filtered in pressure leaf filters followed by a polishing filter. After the filtration process, the final bleached oil is further refined by dewaxing. So now let us look at what is dewaxing. This is a process to cool the oil at the temperature at which wax converts in solid form and the oil remains in the liquid form. The high melting wax and high melting solid fat are separated by cooling and crystallization and then removed by filtration or centrifugation. Dewaxing improves the quality of oil by removing waxes and triglycerides that have higher melting points. And finally, this results in oil with having a better fluidity at low temperatures. Next is a crucial step called deodorization. This is a step in oil refining process that ensures that the oil is safe for consumption and packaging. So the deodorization process consists of blowing steam through heated fat which is held under high vacuum. The process removes unwanted substances from edible oils such as volatile compounds, free fatty acids and off flavors. It also removes substances that can be introduced during previous processing steps such as bleaching, hydrogenation and storage. Fractionation is a process that separates oils and fats into fractions with different physical and chemical properties. The removal of solids by controlled crystallization and separation techniques involving the use of solvents or dry processing. There are two methods here. One, dry fractionation, which includes winterization and pressing techniques. There is a wet process, which is the common solvent fraction. Winterization. This is also called dry fractionation and it is also known as crystallization from the melt. This is a fractional crystallization process. It involves separation of fats and oils into their component triglycerides using differences in their melting point. It uses appropriate solvent and cold temperatures to separate lipids and other desired oil compounds from waxes. Winterization is used to prevent oils from becoming cloudy or hazy when stored or refrigerated for long periods. Winterized oil is also known as salad oil. Next is the pressing technique. This is also a dry fractionation process which separates liquid oils from solid fat. The principle used is a hydraulic pressure or vacuum filtration. This is used commercially to produce hard butters and specialty fats from oils. Salt fractionation is a process that separates oil into different fractions using appropriate solvents. These fractions may be selectively crystallized at different temperatures, after which they are separated from the solvent. Usually practiced commercially to produce hard butter, specialty oils, and some salad oil. Interesterification is a chemical reaction that induces the rearrangement of fatty acids within and between triacyl glycerols. Interesterification of oil changes its molecular composition to achieve the following characteristics. It modifies the melting point, it slows down rancidity, it makes an oil more suitable for frying, and also makes margarine with food taste and low saturated fat content. And finally, we have the very common hydrogenation process. This is a technique of processing the physical characteristics of natural fats and oils. It is defined as a chemical process that uses hydrogen in the presence of a catalyst to convert unsaturated vegetable oil into saturated fat. The process converts liquid oils into a semi-solid form. It increases the oxidative and thermal stability of fats and enhances the shelf life of the oil. Partially hydrogenated oils are used to produce liquid shortenings and liquid margarines.